Roshni Nair, one of the chief protagonists in the Saathi story. Roshni, thanks for your time today. And, tell me about your journey with Saathi so far.
It's been like 8 years since we started this organization, and really I think the most motivating thing has been every year we've had the opportunity to either look at an issue that we're working with from an entirely different angle, or really see new issues that are connected to what we're doing. So not having stagnated to where we are and having the luxury of defining growth according to our own terms is something that's kept me individually interested in the issues and the organization alive somewhere else.
What do you think is your vision for Saathi in the future?
It's a very tricky question. On one hand, we really hope that there's no need for us to be around, and what we are doing is all sorted out, and struggles and pain are all over. Let you realize that it's the ideal kind of vision for the organization. I think if the organization is able to, and it's already started, have an identity of its own that's not influenced by either any of the founder members or any one of us who are part of the organization, and it's able to define its own journey, that's what should be the vision of the organization. We started with street youth boys, and we moved on to street youth Kannaway girls, we moved on to children in a pigment community. We went into Ahmedabad because we wanted to respond to the coming violence there. We went into institutional care. So anything that the organization is defining as organic to its own interest, if it's able to hold on to that, I would like Saathi's vision really to be something that it's defining as it's evolving.
Well, maybe that was not tricky enough. What keeps you and your team going? What is the motivation? Maybe it's
honestly, I never ever imagined I would survive 12 years in the development sector. It kind of shocks me sometimes. But when I look internally in the organization, I think it's the space to individually evolve how you would like to engage with the organization. The flexibility that is offered, it's somewhere there in the culture of the organization that you're able to just decide what is it that you want to do and how you do it. So there's certain respect to the individual also. That's really helped me through being associated with the organization, and it's something that we're now sharing with everybody who's coming into the organization. So looking at the individual in its entirety, so understanding that here is somebody who's coming with their own responsibilities and their own problems, so taking that in the stride of this is the Saathi family.
Anything you want to say to all the Asha Cleveland gang?
I've met very few people, but for us, when you're working here, there's a certain passion as a vibe that I pick up from people that I've always met. Some I've had a long-term relationship. I know that, even with you, it was a year later that I actually saw a face to a name, but there was already some connection that built. I do understand the kind of energies invested even in things that you all are doing there. It's not that we don't see the value of it, or we kind of trivialize it, and somewhere I feel that the energy invested is equal. It's not that we are the only ones who are there at the grassroots level helping out all these people.
You are very generous. Let me interrupt.
No,
I'm sorry.
No, it's also that for somebody who's so far away, who is stepping out, choosing to be part of something and extending support across so many, across time, across multiple relationships. There is an equalness, I feel, in the relationship. So it just happens to be that you're sitting that side of the camera. Really, it doesn't make us any bigger.
Well, thanks a lot, Roshni. Actually, you're the real reason that we actually do what we do. So thank you and your team for all the good work that you do.
And honestly, I knew that we would be reaching a stage where it might be time to say a kind of goodbye. I had anticipated it, but I think something that you all should feel happy about really is that when we say it now, we say it from a certain strength. So it's like you've invested in something, and you can be rest assured that your investment pays off, because today that something has the strength to face the world by itself. So I do understand you're moving on to other organizations, and I truly believe they also deserve it. And I just hope that even though we might not have a funding relationship, we can still be a part of each other's lives.
We believe the same too. Thanks a lot, Roshni.